It's got to be camp. Camp is just always my favorite week of the year.
Yeah, we took 239 campers this year to summer camp, and it was an incredible week.
During the month of missions, we joined together with churches from all over Jacksonville to participate in an event called Love Jax. Over 800 volunteers served at over 75 sites in and around Jacksonville to love on our neighbors well.
As a church family, we baptized 119 people.
Man, that is amazing to see that many people take the next step in their faith journey through baptism. One of my favorite parts of 2022 was seeing so many people take that next step of gathering together in our life groups.
Without a doubt, VBS.
Yes, VBS was awesome this year.
This year we had over 1,000 kids and volunteers learn more about Christ, and we raised over $6,000 for global missions.
And we had a ton of fun.
Last March, we took over 200 Chet students and made the short journey to St. Simon's Island, Georgia for a quick retreat we call Thrive, filled with spiritual insight, great worship, and lots of fun competition. And oh, by the way, the North girls, they won the Thrive Cup, and they can't wait to do it again this year.
Wow, for me, it has to be when we gathered with our men here at Chet's for the first time in several years when we had a men's conference. We had over 175 men that gathered for this event.
We had a great year too in Chet's Women. We had 176 women gather from all our campuses for our She Loves Out Loud simulcast. We got to hear teaching and updates from women around the world. We worshiped and prayed together.
Since the beginning of Chet's, we've been giving Bibles to incoming kindergartners on Back to School Sunday. But this year in 2022, we gave Bibles to every single child from babies all the way to 5th grade. And then we've been emphasizing it every Sunday this year and encouraging them to read it at home and memorize verses and do special things. What a great year.
For me, it's obvious, getting here at Southside.
Yeah, we have so loved getting here and getting to know the families and the kids.
One of my favorite memories from 2022 was parent commissioning, where we get to come alongside families embarking on their journey and give them tools to disciple their kids.
I got married.
Actually, we meant more of like church highlights.
I gotcha. So our college group got to go to Myrtle Beach over spring break on a mission trip, and we worked with some local church planners and learned all about what it means to live missionally.
One of my favorite parts of 2022 was our last night of worship that we had back in November.
Yeah, that was amazing because that came at the end of our Experiencing God series, which was amazing because we got to hear a lot of our people's stories about how they experienced God in moments in their life.
I really enjoyed seeing our church's generosity in action this year. Through shoeboxes and Christmas gifts, Thanksgiving bags and school supplies, and more. You guys are helping multiply hope here and around the world.
In 2022, we were able to launch in our Southside campus a new ESL program, and we are able to share the love of Christ to the internationals.
Hey, Church Creek, we have much to celebrate from 2022. God did a great work in and through you this past year. Over 100 people prayed to receive Christ and were baptized. We saw our Multiply Hope campaign kicked off, and believe it or not, almost 2/3 of that which was committed has already come in, and we're going to be able to begin our projects this year. But we can celebrate last year, but we also got to realize 2023 is in front of us. And so in Philippians 3 it says, forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the mark of the high calling in Christ Jesus. And that's my challenge to each of us, that we would see more come to Christ. Our giving would increase, our missional involvement around the world and locally would continue. And more than anything else, we would see Jesus Christ raised and glorified through this church. Pray with me that God would do something great this year. In fact, my prayer is that He would do something that is so unbelievable, only He could get the credit for it. Let's see God do a miracle in 2023.